Write down all these important points which I am writing on this board. Indian polity, few important facts you should know before the start of the subject. The first one is that M.N. Roy gave idea for the formation of Constituent Assembly. M.N. Roy gave the idea for the formation of Constituent Assembly. Next, B.N. Rao was the advisor for the Constituent Assembly. Constituent Assembly. Next, Cabinet Mission decided in 1945 to have a Constituent Assembly. Next, 9th December 1946, the first meeting of Constitution Assembly took place, and Dr. Sachidanand Sinha was the President of Constituent Assembly. 11th of December 1946, Dr. Rajendra Prasad becomes the new chairman for the Constituent Assembly. Next, 13th of December 1946, Aims and Objective Resolution was passed by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Expected question. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. And you can write in bracket, this is today's preamble. Next, 26th of November 1949, our Constitution was completed. Our Constitution was completed. It took 2 years, 11 months and 18 days for the completion of our Constitution. 26th of November every year we celebrate it as Constitution Day, and 26th of January we celebrate as Republic Day to commemorate the Constitution given by Motilal Nehru. Constitution given by Motilal Nehru during Purna Swaraj. This is history part. Purna Swaraj, will deal with it. Purna Swaraj. Written, guys? Are you writing? लिख दिया पूरा नीचे वाला? Next, there are 22 parts 22 parts, 12 schedules, and more than 444 articles. More than 444 articles. Next, during the formation of constitution, we had only 8 schedules. We had only 8 schedules. 8 schedules. Next, write down, during formation of constitution, we had only 14 languages. 14 languages in 8th schedule. 14 languages in 8th schedule. Next, official language of Nagaland is English. What is the official language of Nagaland? English. Next, state reorganization committee was responsible for the formation of states. Different states was responsible for the formation of different states in India. Now under this, make 3 arrows. State reorganization committee, make 3 arrows. The first one is SK Dhar committee. Next you have JVP committee, and next you have Fazal Ali committee. Okay, these 3 committee. Next point, write down quick. Next, Andhra Pradesh was the first state in India. Andhra Pradesh was the first state in India. Over. Next point. Various important committee and in Constitution Assembly. First is drafting committee. There were total 7 members. And the head of this drafting committee was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. April 14 is his birthday. Okay. Next, Union Power Committee. Next, Union Parliament Committee. Both was headed by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Next, fundamental rights for minorities. Was headed by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Next, provisions from various constitution. Provision from various constitution. Come here. Various constitution. First one, Government of India Act 1935. Government of India Act 1935. The Federal Structure of India. Federal Structure of India. Next, under Government of India, we have a lot of things. Okay, we'll see one by one. Kiran, are you writing? Next, after this you have Westminster. Westminster, we have taken parliamentary system. Parliamentary system. Okay, parliamentary system. Next, there are many things under it. I am not giving you everything in detail now. While explanation, you can just carry on and refer the book. Westminster, this is UK. You can write in bracket. Westminster is UK. Next, Weimar Constitution. This is not Neymar. This is Weimar. Okay. Weimar Constitution. Suspensions of fundamental right during emergency. Suspension of fundamental right during emergency is taken from Weimar Constitution, or it is also called as Germany. Weimar is also called as Germany. Next, after that, Irish constitution, we have taken directive principles of state policy. Directive principles of state policy. Next, USA fundamental rights, and then we have taken appointment of vice president. Appointments of vice president. Yeah.
Weimar Constitution में Article 21 accept लिख सकते हैं.
We'll write. I have other facts I'll give you. Don't worry. When I discuss fundamental right chapter, that time I'll explain you. Okay. Written? Okay. Next, write down provisions over, various committees over. Okay. Take down facts, some facts with the Indian Constitution. India is the largest democracy in the world, and we have the lengthiest constitution in the world. Lengthiest constitution in the world. Lengthiest constitution in the world. Indian democracy is known as quasi-federal. Quasi-federal. Indian democracy is known as quasi-federal. Yeah. Write down next. Schedule. Schedule number 1. Name and union territory. Schedule number 2. Oaths and affirmation. Oaths and affirmation. Schedule number 3, salary and allowances. Schedule number 4, allocation of seats in Rajya Sabha. Schedule number 5, administration of scheduled areas. Administration of scheduled areas. Schedule number 6, write down administration of scheduled areas in Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram and Tripura. Now inside Assam you have Bodo, Karbi Anglong. Okay, that everything we have to study in detail. Dilip, writing. Schedule number 7, division of powers. Union list, state list, concurrent list. Schedule number 8, languages. Today we have 22 official languages. You can write 22 in bracket. Are you writing, guys? Vinayak? लिखते जाओ. Schedule number 9, amendment. You can write down land amendments. Schedule number 10, anti-defection. Schedule number 10 is anti-defection. Schedule number 11, Panchayati Raj. Schedule number 12, municipality. Schedule number 12 is municipality. Schedule number 12 is municipality. Written. Write down. Next, important cases. Minerva Mills, Golaknath, Maneka Gandhi, Keshavananda Bharati. In front of Keshavananda Bharati, put 1973, put basic structure. Basic structure of the Constitution. Basic structure of the Constitution. Basic structure of the Constitution. Next, various commission or committee. Write down. Swaran Singh Committee. This is various committee I am giving you. Write down the heading. Swaran Singh Committee, Verma Committee, Balwant Rai Mehta Committee, K. Singhvi, Ashok Mehta, GVK Rao, Ashok Mehta, GVK Rao. Okay, GVK Rao. Then you have already written Fazal Ali, SK Dar. Okay, all those committees you have already written. Then write down Mandal committee. Very important. Mandal committee. These are all static part. If something new committee comes, then we have to study. Written? Okay. Now write down like this. Important parts and articles. Students preparing for CDS, NDA or any UPSC examination, you have to buy at all the 22 parts, but I am giving you a little bit important which is expected in your exam. Part number 1, Union and Territory. Article number 1 to article number 4. Part number 2, Citizenship. Article number 5 to article number 11. Part number 3, Fundamental Rights. Fundamental Rights. Article number 12 to article number 35. Part number 4, Directive Principles of State Policy. Next, part number 4A, Fundamental Rights. Fundamental Rights. Article number 51A, very important. Part number 5. Sorry. Fundamental duties here. Union Territories. Sorry, this is Union Government. Part number 5 is Union Government. Part number 6 is State Government. Union Territories. Part number 9. Part number 9. 9A you can write. Panchayati Raj. You can write 9 Panchayati Raj. 9A Municipality. 9A Municipality. 9B Cooperative Society. Cooperative Society. Next, moving ahead. 14A, part number 14A, Tribunals. Article 353A and 353B. Next, part number 18. 17 you write down. That will be official languages. Part number 17. Official languages. Language you can write. Part number 18. Emergency provision. Article 352, 356, 360. 352, 356 and 360. Next, part number 20. Amendment. Article 368. Article 368. Article 368. Written? Write down. Write fast, man. Yeah, Union Government. Rest of you have written? हो गया? Write down what is the meaning of bicameral legislature. Bi means two, correct? Bi means two. Cameral, legislature. Legislature means where we make laws. So we have two houses in our parliamentary system, correct? Two houses in our parliamentary system. That is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Correct? Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Next. What is the meaning of federal system? Federal system. Equal powers for state and the center. Equal powers for the state and the center. Next. Write down, what is the meaning of republic? Republic. Head of the state is elected constitutionally. Head of the state is elected constitutionally. Next, sovereignty means freedom, or you can say, okay, just write down freedom. I'll explain you when I explain preamble. Sovereign, republic, sovereign. Social. What is the meaning of social? Government does not depend on private companies, private individuals or private companies. Secular. Government does not believe in any religion, or government does not give importance to any religion. Over. Next, write down fraternity. Brotherhood. Fraternity means brotherhood. Fraternity meaning is brotherhood. Next, write down referendum. Referendum, plebiscite. These are the types of elections. When dealing with the election chapter, I'll be talking about this. Plebiscite, referendum. Written? हो गया? Take down three pillars of Indian democracy. Three pillars of Indian democracy. Executive, legislative, judiciary. They are all independent. They are all completely free. No one is dependent on anyone else. Executive, legislative, judiciary. President is head of the state. Prime Minister is head of the government. Governor is head of state. State means the Karnataka, Andhra, like that. And Chief Minister is head of the government. इंडिया का हेड होता है प्रेसिडेंट, ही इज द फर्स्ट सिटीजन. ओके, या
Head of country.
in polity state means both, you have to understand with the sentence. State, sometimes it will refer to Karnataka state or Andhra state, or sometimes it will refer to India as a whole state. Okay, remember
The last point.
referendum, plebiscite. Referendum and plebiscite by election. Come here, these are the types of election. Yeah, this one social. Social means depend on any private companies or private individual. Okay, we will not be dependent on any private companies on their tax money and all. Okay, fine. Written. Have you written down all these things? Yes. Who is the first president of India? Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Who is the first lady president of India?
Pratibha Devi Singh.
Pratibha Devi Singh Patil. Who is the second lady president? Draupadi Murmu. Okay, Draupadi Murmu. Who is the first chief justice of India to become the president of India? Write down. Justice Hidayatullah. Justice Hidayatullah. Keep writing. Justice Hidayatullah. And within 2 years, remember this, within 2 years, India will have the first lady chief justice of India.
Yes.
Okay, within 2 years, because now we have Justice Chandrachud, correct? So after Justice Chandrachud, the next chief justice of India will be a woman. Okay, so India will celebrate that day because the first woman to be the chief justice of India. Got it? So president over. Next, national insignia. This also is a part of Indian polity system. Tell me, what is the national animal? Yeah, Royal Bengal tiger. It was declared after 1972. Before 1972, it was Asiatic lion. Okay, national tree. Mango. Banyan tree. What is that? Banyan tree. Okay, national game. National flower. Lotus. National flower is lotus. National heritage animal. This was INET question. National heritage animal. Elephant. Those who don't know, keep writing it. Okay. You may feel that it's going in your brain or your mind. It's not like that. You have to keep writing and revising. National heritage animal is elephant. Karnataka is called as land of elephants. Okay. Karnataka is known for land of elephant. Next. National aquatic animal. National aquatic animal. Which dolphin? Yeah, Gangetic dolphin. Next. National fruit. Mango. Mangifera indica. Okay, remember the biological name also. Yeah. Next. What is the biological name of tiger? Biological name of tiger. Panthera tigris. Write down. Panthera tigris. You may by heart national animal, but in exam they will ask you biological name. Okay. Next. What is the national bird of India? Peacock. All national days by hearted? Okay. Tell me which day is celebrated as National Youth Day? Your youth, right? Till now India is not celebrating National Old Day. Okay, that still another 40-50 years are there for you to celebrate that. Okay, National Youth Day, come on quick. January 12, on the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. Okay, Swami Vivekananda. Next, on which day we celebrate National Voters Day? Keep writing. Jan 25. Who was the first Chief Election Commissioner? Write down. January 25. National Voters Day and World Tourism Day. Both lie on the same day. National Voters Day and World Tourism Day. Both lie on the same day. Written? Sukumar Sen. Sukumar Sen was the first Chief Election Commissioner. And who is the present Chief Election Commissioner? Rajiv Kumar. Written? Sukumar Sen, first Chief Election Commissioner. Okay, next, Earth Day is celebrated on which day?
8 March.
March 8, write down. March 8 is International Women's Day. March 8, International Women's Day. April 22, Earth Day. April 22, Earth Day. Next, June 3. June 3, World Bicycle Day. June 3, World Bicycle Day. June 5, World Environment Day. June 5, World Environment Day. World Environment Day. Next, August 15, Independence Day, you know, correct? Next, you have November 26, Constitution Day. December 25, Good Governance Day. December 25, Good Governance Day. October 2, you can manage it, right? December 25, Good Governance Day. Then you have one more Divas, Janajatiya Divas, write down. Indian Tribal Day, National Tribal Day, Janajatiya Divas. It was celebrated recently, started recently. Janajatiya Divas, tribals. Janajatiya Divas, tribals. It is in the month of November 11 or something. Just cross check it. I don't remember the exact date. Next, Parakram Divas. Parakram Divas. Parakram Divas. It is in the month of January. I think 23rd of Jan or something. I'm not sure about the dates. You can find out the dates and write. Next, Indian Air Force Day, October 8. Indian Navy Day, December 4. And Indian Army Day, 15th of January. Next, Police Commemoration Day, October 21. Police Commemoration Day, October 21. Written? You can use mobile later. Google बाद में करो. There are some more special days. Okay, as the class proceeds, we'll be doing it one by one. Right? Okay, listen here now. Pens down. Pens down. See, there was a king called as Jahangir. Jahangir was son of Akbar. Okay, and what happens till the time of Akbar? This places like Rajasthan and all these places, you know, it was all covered by these Mughal emperors. Okay. So now what happened? Yes, sir. Just a minute. Please be inside. So now what happened? By the time Jahangir is coming, there is no enemy. Almost enemy is getting reduced. Though there was an opposition by the time of Aurangzeb and Shivaji, it was a different story. But now in Europe, there is a competition. Like French is competing with England, England is competing with Spain. Who will capture the world market? It started with trade. Who will do more business, more trade with the rest of the countries? So things started during the time of Jahangir. Two people, they came, they started ruling, coming to India, start a company called as East India Company. Okay, there are many companies. Remember that French East India Company, Dutch East India Company, English East India Company. Like this, many companies were there, and they used to fight among themselves. Okay, Portuguese will fight with English, English will fight with French. And these were all having a company called as East India Company. English East India Company, French East India Company, like that. So the fighting between all these three people is called as Carnatic Wars. Which war? Carnatic Wars. When English was having fight with France, okay, English people here in India, they came for business and they both are fighting. And Indian kings, they are nicely match, like watching IPL match. Okay, they feel kitna maja aa raha hai. Okay, bahar desh se aaye, they came from Europe and here they are fighting. Such a nice view. They are enjoying the fight. Little they know that they are going to rule India. So now what happened after victory? East India Company, they had a lot of money. With that money, they started controlling the kings and the queens. So what they did, they started giving money to the king and they told, your army should fight for me. Okay, you are the king. I will give you money. Okay, so you whatever you want, I will give you, but your army should fight for me. So like this, English people, very few in numbers, they started doing this and slowly they started capturing the whole India. By the time 1857 comes, the queen directly takes the control and now the queen says that I will rule India. Slowly, these people, they start as an experiment. India was a lab. India was a laboratory. They started making some new rules and regulation and they made Indians to follow that. For example, tax rules or Panchayati Raj rules. They started making rules. So this is how the rules started coming into India. Okay, the rules started coming into India. We have something called as Pitt's India Act, Charter Act. So these acts were passed every 10 years. Every 10 years these acts were passed and there was some new revision of the rules. Increasing of the tax, decreasing of the tax. It went on, it went on. Then in history we'll see what is doctrine of lapse. Okay, something like that. Now here, let me go to 1909. Okay, this is called as Morley-Minto reforms. The real changes started from here, your Indian polity. You can take it from here if you are preparing for NDA and CDS. But if you are preparing for civils, you have to go back to 1813 Charter Act. 1813, 1823, 1833. Okay, all these things. Morley-Minto, they were the Governor Generals of India during 1909. Expected question. Who was the Governor General? Who was the Governor General of India? Who was the Governor General of India in 1909? Answer is Morley-Minto. Next, 1919. 1919. Montagu-Chelmsford. Montagu-Chelmsford. These reforms. Montagu-Chelmsford reforms. Montagu-Chelmsford reforms. Write down here. Diarchy, very very important. Okay, NDA, CDS guys, very very important. Diarchy was introduced in the provinces. बताता हूँ. Diarchy was introduced by the provinces, in the provinces. Province, we had 3 provinces, Bengal province, Bombay province, Madras province. There were 3 provinces. So for the first time, Montagu and Chelmsford, they were the Governor General during that time. They wanted to experiment whether these things will work or not. So they started introducing diarchy. What does it mean? Bengal, Madras and Bombay. Here dual government. दो government, like we have Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, right? Like that, यहाँ पे दो government, यहाँ पे दो, यहाँ पे दो. Let us see. They just want to divide, okay, confuse Indians about the rules and all. So these things were going on. So when they did it, it was very easy for them to handle the administration. So they thought this is working. So why can't we do all over India? So in 1935, we try to take this diarchy in the center. Government of India Act 1935. Government of India Act 1935, diarchy was introduced in the center. Diarchy was introduced in the center. You got it? Diarchy was introduced in the center. Now, when India got independence in 1947, you know that just now I gave you the facts. Okay, constitution meeting took place, Nehru was there, B.R. Ambedkar was there. Okay, so they decided that this diarchy should be taken to the next form of the government. So after 1947, you can say 1950 we become republic. Which year we become republic? 1950 we become republic. So in this year we have taken this into our constitution. Today it is nothing but federal system. Which system here? Federal system. So the history of federal system goes back to 1919. Okay, diarchy system in the provinces, diarchy in the center, and then federal system in India. But now India is not a complete federal state. Remember this. India is a Quasi-federal, half-federal. Quasi means what? Half. Now why it is called as quasi or half or something like that, we'll see that in detail. Now for example, what is federal? Suppose if central government decided education system, I am going to make some changes. Now the state government is deciding not to make some changes. Who will win in this game? Suppose if I say that federal system is equal powers, if the state is telling no, central government cannot implement it. That is called as what? Equal power. But in India, we don't have equal powers. Now, for that purpose, I gave you schedule number 7, that is division of powers. Okay, I'll explain you that one by one, don't worry. Okay, so this is union list, state list, concurrent list. What happens? Why it is not federal system? For example, GST. Okay, GST, we have goods and service tax. Okay, the central government is making a revision of the taxes. State government has to obey it. Okay, so what happens? It is a state subject or a central subject, that you have to remember. National education policy is introduced. Okay, nowadays what is happening? The government is deciding if a student is good in sports, he should get credits in the academics, like Western countries. If an engineering student is taking an art subject and studying in engineering, he should get credit. Okay, that is how the things are. Now the things are like education system, they are completely versatile. For example, physics and maths is not necessary in second PUC if you want engineering. What the government is telling, in the first year of engineering, anyhow in the syllabus they have basic physics, basic chemistry, all these things. So why to waste time again in first PU and second PU or the 11th or 12th standard? Now the system is 5 plus 3 plus 3. Understood? What you studied was 10 plus 2. Okay, they will say plus 2. How many of you are plus 2 students here? You will raise your hand. How the system works here, 10 plus 2, it was like this. But now the system is 5 plus 3 plus 3. Okay, 5 years of your basic elementary education. Then 3 years. This 3 years is your 10th standard. Imagine till 6th standard you are here. So 7th, 8th, 9th, like this year. Okay, 9th standard you will have a board exams. 9th standard you will have a board exams. Another 3 years, 10, 11, 12, another 3 years, you are going to prepare for your competitive examination. Whether it is NEET, whether it is JEE, whether it is NDA, whatever it is. That's why before that only today, the qualification for the Agnipath is from 16.5, 17.5 to 21. Usually what happens, a 18-year-old boy or girl completes 12th standard. Yes or no? 18-year-old boy completes 10 plus 2. Now he has only 6 months of time to prepare for NDA. Right? Prepare for NDA or prepare for something like this. Now look at this, what is going to happen. They are going to get 3 years. So at the age of 15, you started preparation at the age of 18. But from this year, at the age of 15, students are going to prepare for NDA. They are going to prepare for Agnipath. Those things have changed. So what I am trying to say, when you are in this market, you got a degree, you are searching for job, you are in a market, you are taking your resume and going that I completed plus 2, I completed degree and all. But look at the next generation who is going to come next up behind you. They are telling I am young, I did 12th. Okay, तो किसको काम मिलेगा? उन्हीं को काम मिलेगा, right? And they are more technologically sophisticated. You know very well about smartphone and some languages. They may know better than that. They will learn AI, artificial intelligence. Correct? So this is what it is. And things are changing. You know Alibaba? Yeah, who is the founder of Alibaba? Jack Ma. Okay, Jack Ma is telling AI is good. This is your topic of discussion. Artificial intelligence is good or bad. Okay, for example, AI is good or bad. Alibaba is founder, Jack Ma is telling, one day there was a person, basketball, have you seen basketball game? Right? Those days in America, this was a pole and here there was a basket. Okay, here there was a basket. And people will play basket, the ball they will throw inside, they will get point. And side there will two people taking ladders. Okay, they will be having ladders. The moment the ball goes inside, they will keep the ladder, they will go up, take the ball and they will give, again the game will start. This is how the basketball was played. Then one day one person got an idea. Why are we taking this ladder and doing all these things? We can make a hole here. Correct? If I make a hole down, what will happen to the ball? It will come down. Is it a good idea or bad idea? But people hated this. People told no, it is a bad idea. Why? Because these two people holding the ladder will lose the job. Understood? So this is what is technology development. Today if artificial intelligence comes, okay, people definitely will lose the job, but they should get skill, they should get equipped with the skill, okay, language skill, computer skill or any other skill. So this is what is happening. So now new education policy, can Karnataka government stop it? No. So they don't have power in education system. That is how federal system will be taken in detail. Okay, we'll be discussing everything in detail, don't worry. So this is some important points that you have to remember. Okay, so yeah.
The constitution, okay, Ambedkar write பண்ணிருக்காரு. Before 1947 முன்னாடி என்ன ஒரு கான்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் இருந்திருக்காது இந்தியால.
That's what I'm telling you. No,
Okay.
all the British government, they made some rules and regulations that we have to follow.
Okay, after constitution ஒரு law வந்திருக்கு. எல்லா லாமே
Tell me in English, I don't want in Tamil.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir, for law, if any law can be replaced.
Yeah.
Next, right now, 395 laws fully.
Okay.
Example, Article 15 will be replaced.
Yeah,
How
we
many
can,
years the law will maintain?
as long
One
as,
law is one article. I have to replace this article 15. Example.
Okay.
How many years will be done?
okay, once a law is made, how many years it can sustain? Otherwise, if the law is bad, I want to change, what should I do? Correct? That is the thing.
Normal citizen
See, imagine there is something, right to property. We'll discuss in fundamental right. Right to property, B.R. Ambedkar, Nehru, they gave. You, me, everyone had right to property. This is my land. Government cannot take my land. That was the right to property. Next, Indira Gandhi government came. They told no, we have to remove this. They removed article, this right to property because India is not developing. If I want to build a bridge or a road or tunnel, the people they are telling it is my land, you cannot take my land. So what happens? There is a procedure. This is how polity will study one by one in detail. How to change a law, how to make a new law. Okay, how you are protected. If I ask you, are you citizen of India? You will say yes. What makes you citizen of India? Can you tell me? Just because you were born here, you are citizen of India? No, right? So this is what his constitution is. What are the procedure to get the citizenship? Katrina Kaif got married to that guy. Who is that? Vicky Kaushal, right? So Katrina Kaif is trying for Indian citizenship, but Indian government is not giving. There is one more singer from Pakistan, Adnan Sami, right? Hindi guys will know it. He is from Pakistan, but he applied for citizenship. He got the citizenship of India. So how to acquire a citizenship? When will you lose the citizenship? Okay, then what are your rights? Okay, your fundamental rights. You go for election, what you do. If you don't vote, what will happen? All these things we'll study one by one in detail. You understood now? I gave you just some important facts. Go through that. Take a break for 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll finish off this chapter as far as can. Okay, मैं आज मैक्सिमम जितना होगा उतना मैं पॉलिटी कंप्लीट करने का कोशिश करूंगा. ठीक है, जल्दी आ जाओ, जाओ ब्रेक लेके आ जाओ.